Hello everyone. This is a short video to explain the Farmington School District's strategic design event that we are going to engage in November. Our goal is to take the design, which is creative and innovative, with strategy. The event time frame is November 12th and 13th from 4 to 8 p.m. and November 14th, 8:30 to 3 p.m. The event will be fully digital using the Zoom platform so that we can maintain social distancing and keep everyone safe. But just so that you know, the timeframes were strategic in that hoping that most people who are working can meet these hours to be able to participate so that you're not having to take time off of work or at least much time off of work. The purpose of the strategic design event is to build a learning community for all of our learners, for every hour of every day, and recognizing that the world is changing and our schools need to change too. It's meant to gather the community and school staff together for collective experience and expertise, and your particular positions in the community as well. The world is ever changing, and so we must too. And our children require and deserve customized structures in our school systems. It's critical that the quality of education for our learners is customized, learner-centered, and future-focused. We want to ensure our graduates are prepared to thrive in their lives in the spheres of living. Academia, in its traditional sense, there's many things that we're actually not doing that are really preparing kids for those spheres of living. Our school system is really not meant to prepare kids for the next level of education or academia. It's meant to help them to thrive in their lives in communities. And we want to create that vision for our learning community with the community. But also, our schools are doing some really good things that have stood the test of time in terms of research. So this strategic design event can help us to wade through what the research says we really should be doing in order to produce this product of learners when they graduate to be able to thrive in those spheres of living. So that truly is the purpose of this event. Our planning should be strategic. So it must be learner-centered, because that's who we exist for. We don't exist for anything else but our learners when it comes to our school systems. It's based on the best research regarding learning and learners. It's not about personal agendas or egos. It's about what does the research say that our students need to have, our learners need to have, our young people need to have to thrive. It's future focused. What opportunities and challenges will our learners encounter when they graduate? And therefore, what must they know, be able to do, and be like to be successful in an ever-changing world? Where honestly, the landscape of employment and work, we don't even know all the jobs that will exist when our current kindergartners graduate from high school. So our system has to be designed for that ever-changing landscape. Who should be there? So we're inviting, we're going to make personal invitations to people, but we're putting this out in social media. We're inviting people from a variety of groups, businesses, town officials, community members, parents, students, teachers, support staff, school administration, school board, faith leaders, etc. We want to have as many people as we can representing these facets in our communities that need our graduates to come back to the community to function in those places too. We would like to see equal representation of the community of stakeholders and school staff. We need people who understand the world outside of academia, as well as the experts in the field of learning and motivation, so that we come to the table with all that expertise that can be used to create this incredible design for our district and our school system. The most important participants, however, will be learners, as they are the individuals we serve. We don't serve adults, we serve kids. And so they're the most precious commodity any community has. They're the reason that a community can sustain and develop economically and prosper. And so we have to create these individuals coming out of our school systems to be able to do that. And that's why the investment in our school system and in community is so critical to the community. And though it is expensive, if it's designed well, our system is designed well, we can have a product that can really enhance our community significantly. So we want all the stakeholder groups there. to represent these different facets within the ecosystem of a community. What will we accomplish? What we're going to accomplish is to get a mission for our district that everybody really feels good about, from community, internal and external, guiding principles for how we're going to operate in all the decisions that we make. Core values, what do we really believe about kids? What do we really believe about our systems and our learners? Learner exit outcomes that'll be based on these spheres of living that kids have to function in when they leave us, and visions for all these different spheres and the different wheelhouses or areas that our system, a school system in particular, has to operate. These spheres of living become a real central part of this process. And this is where I think one of the key places that this particular process diverges from, because we're not using this process to promote our traditional, the way we've always done school. We are really looking at how did the school system help our kids have the skills and knowledge that they need and the character that they need to survive in the personal sphere, the learning sphere, relationship sphere, economic sphere, cultural sphere, civic sphere, and the global sphere. Our kids are not isolated. Their employment will be global in most every possible job that they will have in life. There's a global component. So if you think about how these spheres of living are critical, then all the other parts of this process then really make sense. So it's these significant spheres of living will be a major component of this process. If you accept our invitation to participate, please know that we want everyone who wants to participate to attend, but we absolutely need to have a solid representation of the important stakeholder groups. You will need to commit to the full 3 days and times. We can't do this successfully without full commitment. We can't have people coming in and out of our event. So if you want to participate, which we want you, you just have to know that you need to commit to the full time. There will be a little homework prior to the event to prepare you, and not much, but you'll need to have all the technology needed for this event, as it is going to be fully digital. In our new normal, the full face-to-face event is just not possible. We can support you with this if indicated in the registration form. So we don't want anyone who wants to participate to be limited to being able to because of technology. We can find a way to get you the technology you need to participate. So in the registration links, which you can see on these slides, and those will be published on our school website, on social media, and anybody who's interested that tells us directly will get you the registration link as well. So these are the registration links. You will digitally register so that we can have accurate information on your mailing, phone, email addresses to communicate with you and get you information. So this is, and also to keep track of making sure we have our, a good sense of our stakeholder groups represented. So I want to thank you for your interest in helping the Farmington School District become its ideal best, and a critical support to the sustainability of the Farmington community. If you have any questions, please don't feel free to call us. You can talk to me, Misty McBride, the Director of Curriculum. My email address is published and my cell phone address is published. So feel free to contact me directly, but any of the school administration or school board is happy to chat with you and answer any questions that you might have. So we look forward to seeing you at this event, and enjoy the rest of your day.